Time to clap on 2. 1, 2. Awesome. Got it.
John's teaching style is full of what he calls like Vegas. When he's like designing a lesson, he's like, I just feel like this lesson like needs a little more Vegas. And so he'll find ways to just spice things up.
He brings so much enthusiasm for his subject to his students every single day. He'll be at morning meeting and he'll on the spot come up with a rap that is about math, and he'll have the entire school, 6th through 8th grade, rapping about math.
Whenever he gives a test and he has the kids all put their hands up in the air and they're like pumped and they're just like so excited for this test, and he says, Math 6, ready? And they go, whoosh, and then they're ready to go.
Often when you pass him in the hallway, he'll reach for a fist bump and say, TLAC, baby. And what that means is teach like a champion. So it's kind of hard not to go back to your classroom and teach like a champion after you've gotten one of John's famous fist bumps. John is such a good person. He teaches from his heart every day, and I'm so humbled and inspired to be his teaching partner and friend. I cannot be more happy to recognize him in this way.
We get a pretty sizable group of students every year who don't yet identify themselves as academically minded or as committed students. And I think Luke's approach and his commitment to maintaining an extremely high bar and being extremely rigorous, while at the same time supporting students and encouraging them and challenging them. I see entire grades of students that feel like they can now be young men and women who achieve academically.
Luke is so adept at picking up on who they are as people. Maybe the student isn't working today because something happened at home, and because I know that I am able to more authentically support that student today, it makes me excited to go to work every single day to know that I get to learn from somebody so deeply committed to their craft and their own learning.
People drive him, whether it's teachers or students. I think he likes to see other people do really well and find something that they're really good at.
Our founding year, we had parents come in and support, and this one parent, she was like, oh, what are you teaching? And Mike was like, I'm teaching music, so excited. And she was like, well, good luck getting my son to sing. Very first music performance, he was up there just so eager singing, and it has been this like moment of trust and buy-in and beauty, and I think Mike allows kids to break the mold that we even set for them ourselves.
I think that he's such a role model for the school and what teachers can be, especially in electives, but just teachers in general can really look up to a lot of things that he does.
When she speaks about our students, it's always solutions-oriented and optimistic. Those are two qualities that, as a colleague, I find super refreshing, and it almost like helps me be a better teacher as well.
She treats the kids with respect. She has the kids working really hard, and they love it. They like ask for more math homework. It's weird, but they do.
You can tell when they leave that class they're on the highest high because they've engaged at like a really, really high cognitive level on something that might be challenging, but they're not leaving distraught or destroyed. They're actually leaving more curious and more inspired to like do better the next day.
Here at DSST, we really talk about like you're not just a classroom teacher, like you're a whole school teacher. And I think Sam's someone who embodies that and who pushes other teachers to do the same.
With families, it's the same thing as with her coworkers. She is very proactive, and so she is in regular contact with her advisees, families, with students' families.
I know that even if I do make a mistake, I have the support of her and the rest of my team because she's helped equip us to be able to handle those types of days that are just hard on everyone.
I think the core value I most associate with Val is responsibility. She has a wonderful way of blending high accountability for herself, for her advisees, for her students, for our staff.
She's done whatever it takes to expand the way in which students love art, the way in which they're presented with art, the way in which they can be successful within it, the way in which they can find their strengths, and it's ever evolving. She's never satisfied, she's always looking to refine and to build.
I just love working with Val because I feel like she is a rock for our team. She shows up to work every day and she's consistent in what she expects from students and advisees. She's also consistent in the love and support she delivers, even if she's feeling like it's not her best day.
Anytime you have the honor to work with someone that cares so deeply about what they do and cares so deeply about our mission and values in ways that are very authentic to who they are, you're very fortunate. And I've been very honored to work alongside her many times.
Lauren very much is the teacher from the Magic School Bus. If you go into her classroom, it does tend to be loud.
Be in section 1.
And I think a lot of that is just a reflection of the vibrant culture that she creates in her classroom.
Lauren, I think, is the unique balance of being herself, being really enthusiastic, having a lot of energy, but still takes her purpose here very seriously. I think a lot of teachers follow that lead, whether she knows it or not, and look up to her.
The aspects of her personality, the attention to detail, the desire to excel, the part of her character that's internal to just want to make sure that the kids are learning, are all things that contribute to her ability to be a master teacher.
Brittany pushes to be the best. One of our core values is doing your best. She pushes to be the absolute best.
She doesn't accept anything less than her absolute best. I think that shows all of the other teachers and even the other students at our school what our best really can be. Like, most people would be satisfied to be able to run 5 miles or do a deadlift of a certain amount. And Brittany's like, no, I'm not going to be satisfied with my progress until I'm on American Ninja Warrior. She does a really good job of having incredibly high standards for herself while also understanding that we have to have fun and we have to enjoy what we're doing.
We had a kid who had incredible hiccups, just couldn't stop. She had just left Brittany's class and come to my class. Brittany asked me to send the kid out in the hall, and so I said, you need to go in the hallway and fix your hiccups. And so Brittany came around the corner and just scared her. It worked.
She works harder than anyone I know. She's like the Energizer Bunny. She just goes and goes and goes and goes. I've never met anyone more passionate about teaching math to the level that she is. She's absolutely insane in getting students passionate and engaged in math. Her energy and presence in the classroom is just dominating, and the kids love it. She's really awesome at having just really down-to-earth conversations with students to get them back on track. In math department meetings, she is such an advocate for our kids and what they need. She's brought such innovative teaching tools into the classroom. She gave me really good advice one time. Her advice to me was, you need to have the most amount of energy that you can to get a kid excited about something. And then as soon as there's something in the classroom that you're not pleased with, you're upset with it. So that students know that your main focus is the math that you're doing and the excitement that that entails. I think she made every single student last year that she had, all 105 of them, absolutely love math.
Reciprocal? Perfect.